Good morning, friends. I'm going to do a quick rundown on FitnessGram and how you're going to get your password or how you're going to enter data. Okay, so if you go to myhealthyzone.fitnessgram.net up here at the top, for me it pulls this up. If I needed to change the name, I would take mine out, put whatever. If I was a new teacher here, I'd put the teacher name, clean out the password, and then hit forgot password. Make sure you have the district code. It's right here. Okay, ZCK7, and then it'll end up sending you a link so you can log in. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. When I go in, I'm going to try to create an event. So when I create the event, we'll go down here to FitnessGram, create an event, and I'm going to select my school, select myself, and then I can add on my classes. So if I wanted to do, let's just add a couple classes in here. Of course, you probably want to add them all. I'm just going to add these 4 just to make it simple. We'll go on to the test event date, or the test name. We'll call this practice. This is just one I'm going to use to show you how to do this. We'll say that we're taking the test today. Why not? And we're going to finish it today. This is a other test. Most likely you're doing a pre-test or a post-test. And then I'm going to choose my items. I'm going to take the pacer. I'm going to do height. I'm going to do weight. What else is in there? I'm not going to do these. I'm going to take the curl up. I'm going to take the trunk lift. I'm going to take the push up. What else is down here? Nope, not doing those. Flexibility, I am going to do the shoulder stretch right and left. And I'm not going to add anything on that. I'm not going to add activity days. Okay, I've confirmed that this is what I'm doing. I've only got those 4 classes in there, and I'm going to create it. So here's my test. When I click on the test, I could go, this was my actual FitnessGram test. You can see where I've got my students in there. But the practice test, I'm going to go to, and I'm going to go to enter data. I go into enter data, and then there they are. There's my test with all my students in it. And I'm just going to enter the data, making sure that you double check the data you put in there. Sometimes I've clicked past things and realized that I put the trunk lift number in the push up by accident, and I'm somehow 1 block over. So just verify. Maybe go do a quick look after you get them all in there. You go process the scores, and there aren't any scores to process. Even though it's doing it. Oh, they processed successfully. I don't know what they processed. They didn't process anything. So once I'm completely done with that, I will go out. If I'm all done and it's May and I want to send my report, then I'm going to go up here to reports, click on reports, and I'm going to go over here to the student report. I'm going to view the report, and I can select the classes that I want to send it to. So in case you have those extra classes, and we all have a couple extra classes that are second graders, you could, I need to select all. You could lock those classes out so you wouldn't have to worry about sending reports to second graders that don't belong in there. You tell it when your start date and when your end date for selecting your assessments. And then do you want to print body composition? You need to think about that one to display the body composition. If you don't want that on the test, you don't have to, or on the report. And then when it asks you to report output, how are you going to do it? Are you going to send an email, or are you going to schedule it to be output? And then you're going to run your report. So when you do the email, it will email it to all of your parents to their valid email addresses. If you hit view, you're going to see it over here, and then you can download it if you wanted to do it that way. I'm going to choose to email mine. All right, so then when I go back home, just so you can see what you did up here, you could always go and look at your events. Go up here and look at FitnessGram, and it'll show you which events you have. Okay, and I'm going to end up having to delete this one since now it's in there and it has 84 students. All right, so hopefully that's helpful. If you have any more questions for me, send them. If you need me to make a little video for it, I'll do that too. Thank you.